So Cody and George, they enter into this big contest to get tickets to go see Britain's biggest band, Toxic Youth. They're fucking nuts for them. They'd kill their own parents to go see this band. So they call up the Wisconsin's classic rock station and they win the fucking tickets. I shit you not, they win. They made a pact from the beginning that if either of them won, they were gonna take each other. So they're going fucking nuts and celebrating. So George comes home, he tells his girlfriend that he's got the tickets. Except she thinks that she's coming to the show. And instead of just telling the truth, he lies. Yeah, man, we got a limousine, we got VIP tickets, babe. It's gonna be a beautiful night. So that night, while George is laying in bed, he's got knots, and he's thinking to himself, well, what the fuck do I do? It's not gonna end good, he knows this. Because on one hand, his relationship's just gonna crumble right in front of his eyes. And on the other hand, his lifelong friendship is gonna be gone. And he's trying to reason with himself, and he's just like, maybe Cody doesn't even want to go. He's gonna talk about it, and it's gonna be okay. So the next day he's with Cody, and he asks him, do you even like Toxic Youth? And he's like, hell yeah, man, I've been following them since they started. You've seen my room, I got their box set, I got posters. So George doesn't know what the hell to do, and he's sitting there, and he's just like, good, because we actually have backstage passes now, and we're gonna meet the band. He lies. What else is he gonna do? His friend just poured his whole heart to him about some band. So George sees his girlfriend later, and she's so excited, and she says, "You're the best, babe. I love you. You've made me so happy." And the guy's stomach is in knots. It's getting tighter. It's like a noose around his neck. He's in the bathroom, and he's having the worst diarrhea of his life. It's singeing his asshole. And while he's on the toilet, he's freaking out. He's thinking to himself. He's even fucking praying to God. He's like, what the fuck do I do? Just give me an answer. So the tickets finally come in the mail, and he runs up to the mailbox and he pulls the crisp tickets out. And he looks at him and he realizes that he's gotta come clean. He's just gotta go up to her and say, hey babe, it's just gonna be me and Cody. I lied. I just didn't want to make you feel bad. And as he walks away, his shoelaces were untied and he trips on it and he drops the tickets right in the storm drain. They're ruined. There's nothing he can do. There's no refunds. He can't get another copy. They're gone. And he walks into the house and his girlfriend's like, why are you so sad? What's wrong? And he's just like, it's the radio station. They gave us extra tickets. Cody gets to come now. And she's like, oh my God, can I see it? And he's just like, well, they're digital. And she's, well, can I see the digital copy? Well, I'm not gonna get it until the day of. It's gonna be going through my email. It's all techie stuff, baby. Don't worry about it. The day of the show comes, and George is in the car with his girlfriend, and they're picking up Cody. Cody gets in, and he's like, well, what's she doing here? And George's girlfriend pokes her head up from behind the seat and goes, well, didn't you know? The radio station gave him enough tickets so that everyone can go now. Everyone is stoked. It's Toxic Youth. Everyone loves Toxic Youth. George is in the front seat. He's freaking out. He's having a whole war inside his mind. The show is sold out. The tickets, they're going for more money than God. And George sure as hell isn't God. So what is he gonna do? He stops at the gas station. He's got a gun in his pocket. He's going to rob the gas station. His girlfriend and buddy, they're in the car. They have no clue. And just as he walks in, he cocks the trigger of his gun. He's ready to rob this place. But before he can do anything, he hears, hello, mate. We got our tour bus. We got a bunch of gasoline on pump 4. We're playing a big show tonight. And I shit you not, it's fucking Toxic Youth. The main character goes right up to him and he finally tells the truth. He tells the band everything. And they're like, holy shit, you're a fucking idiot. Why would you think that we just let you into the show? And George, he gets on his knees and he lies. He's just like, dude, my girlfriend, she's dying of a rare disease. Please, she needs to see your show. You cannot like me, I'm an idiot. But please do this for her. There's a long pause. The lead singer looks at him. He actually feels kind of sorry for him. And he goes on to say, alright mate, grab your lover and your buddy, hop on the bus. We'll take you to the show. You can watch it backstage. The main character's just freaking out. He runs back to the car. He says, come on guys, we're riding with the band. And they're like, no shit. And the girlfriend's like, see, he's just doing all this good stuff. I told you we're taking a limousine. So they all pile on the bus, and it's the happy ending he was hoping for. And his girlfriend rests her head on his shoulder, and she's just like, babe, you really outdone yourself. You really surprised me tonight. And the guitarist of Toxic Youth comes up to him, nudges him on the shoulder. He's like, I'm my Bengal tiger, great show tonight. And at that moment, George's pistol falls out of his pocket and lets out a round. The bolt ricochets off metal pipes and shit and goes right through the bus driver's windshield. And he turns around, "Hi man, what's going on back there?" And as he turns around, he's distracted. He doesn't even see the big patch of black ice coming up. And it teeters the whole bus over. It flips. It does multiple flips and eventually turns into a big ball of fire, rolling fucking tour bus of fucking carnage. There's no way anyone survived. If I had to guess, everyone was dead. At that moment, George crawls out of the wreckage shirtless. He brushes himself off. The police roll up. They're like, "What the fuck happened here?" And George is like, "I don't know, man. This crazy kid Cody was running around putting bullets in people's skulls. I just managed to escape, man. He was gonna kill me too." And the cop responds, "You know this Cody kid? I don't know who the fuck he is."